Positively Muskegon, Andy O'Reilly here, and I want you to meet Dan Israel. Dan is the new owner of the Muskegon Lumberjacks. Dan, welcome to town, and give us your first impression. I mean, we've got about a quarter of the season in here. Talk about Muskegon.
Well, first off, thanks for having me to town. Talk about Muskegon. I love Muskegon. It's a blue-collar town. Everybody I've met has been tremendously nice to me, hospitable. The people that I talk to like hockey. I like it a lot.
You tell me, the blue-collar town's the first thing you mentioned, and I want to get back into your past a little bit. I know a little bit more about your past. You came up in the asphalt business, and that's kind of blue-collar.
Actually, I started a business when I was 18 years old, striping parking lots with my brother Bruce. So I painted parking lot lines, the yellow and white lines that you see on the parking lot, the blue handicap stuff.
We could use you out on Sherman. Have you been out to Sherman yet? There's no lines in the parking lot, and they don't know what they're doing.
Well,
it's great.
Well, I can stripe the parking lot. So I did that from 18 to 28.
Yep.
I striped parking lots all over the state of Michigan. In fact, I had Myers contract at night. I would stripe the Myers parking lots at night, travel during the day, go to the next parking lot. So, and then from there I sold that business, and I got in the paving business.
Okay.
And I've been in the asphalt and trucking business since then. So that's what I do for a living.
So it's a pretty blue collar life that you've led. That's awesome.
I don't know if it's blue. It's hard work.
It's tough work. It's very hard work.
I just work. I know how to work. I work.
That's what you do.
Yeah, that's what I do. And I raise a family.
How many? Talk about your family.
I've been married for 27 and a half years.
Yeah.
My wife's beautiful. I love her dearly. Her name's Cindy. I got 2 kids. My son's...
I got a Cindy too.
Do you?
Yeah.
I hope you love her as much as
yes,
I love
mine.
I got 2 children. My son's 21, just turned 21. His name's Ben Israel. My best friend in the whole world. He plays hockey. Division I hockey player at Colorado College.
Colorado.
He went through juniors, played in the BCHL. And my daughter also played hockey. She's my best friend. She's my daughter.
Yeah.
She'll be 20 at the end of January. She's cool shit.
Yeah.
Excuse my language.
Oh, whoa! Look out! Good thing we're on the internet, huh?
Sorry about that. She's awesome. So I work hard and I raise my family, and I love them dearly.
What was the tip off? How did you find out about the Muskegon Lumberjacks, and what was your motivation? I mean, did you?
Well, I'll tell you. First of all, I've been involved in youth hockey for a long time.
Yeah.
So at work, I'm basically a coach. I want to be a workaholic, so I started coaching hockey when my kid got into it, and then I realized I didn't want to coach my son because I thought that was bad business. So I've been coaching hockey for 10 years. I've never played, but I do believe that I know how to motivate and coach. So I've managed teams. I've coached at Honey Baked last 2 years. Before that, I coached for 8 years at various teams. So I really got into it, and I love what it does as it relates to development of a human being. And I always wanted to own a hockey team. So 2 years ago, I started exploring it. I didn't want to do it when my son was in juniors because I didn't want to be that dad that has a team. So I waited till my son got through the system. I started looking at other teams throughout the United States. I was real close to investing in another team in the USHL. I heard about Muskegon. I'd never been to Muskegon. I came up here. It took me a total 48 hours from when I heard about it to enter into a contract to own the team.
To own the team.
Yeah, so I put hard money up in 48 hours. I loved it. And since then I renegotiated the lease with the city.
Yep.
And then we closed. And so I was investing, I should say investigating it for a long time before I did it. And then I fell in love with Muskegon.
Being fairly new to Muskegon, and you're talking about fell in love with it. I mean, I've been through the same thing. I came here with a couch and an alcohol problem, as everybody pretty much knows. What is it that you see? What do you see in Muskegon that is amazing to you?
Okay, that's hard to put in a sentence, but what I feel, and I want to say what I see. What I feel is a sense of people that are very protective of the community, that love the community. Almost the most I've ever seen. Like people that are here seem to really love being here and are proud of being here. Protective of it. That has been kicked around a little bit, but people that are very prideful of their being Muskegonites, if that's the lack of a better word. So I sense that. I view that the same way as I do with my own family and the people that I work with at home, because I'm very loyal to the people that have been with me for a long time, and I've worked, not been with me, we've been together. So that kind of sense is so I don't see it, I feel it,
Right.
if that makes any sense.
Yeah, yeah.
So even with you, like I feel it with you. When I first met you 3 months ago,
Yeah.
a sense of pride. I can tell you other guys. Some guy named I met, Tim Taylor. He
Yeah.
has a sense of pride of, hey, we're special here in Muskegon. It's different. And people have been genuinely nice to me.
Yeah.
So they haven't treated me as an outsider. I've had many people shake my hand and say, hey, thanks for buying the team.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a general gut feel of people. And now I feel, I don't mean to ramble, sorry.
No, you're good. We want to get to know you.
Now I feel a sense of being part of the community. I almost feel an obligation to make the Lumberjacks the best junior hockey organization in the world, and that's my goal right now, is to make it the best in the world, and I believe that we can. I believe that the USHL is the best hockey league, junior hockey league in the world. I think the LC Walker Arena is a fantastic venue. I think it's a hockey-rich community. I think everything's right here. I just got to put it all together.
It's tough.
It is hard.
It's that Rubik's cube, you know.
Well, but you know what? Tough is fine, because once you get the Rubik's cube together, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's harder than I thought it was going to be.
Yep.
But that gets me more excited, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if I'm rambling on or not.
No. I mean, you're saying a lot of the things that I think everybody here feels, and I think you're bringing an element to the Lumberjacks that's not quite been here the way it should have been for the last few years, for whatever reason. You know, I mean, you can point your fingers at the change from the pros, you can point your fingers at this, that, or the other thing, but there's just been, and because I'm at every game, you know, and there's just been an element of, okay, we're still missing a little something, and I think it's changed. I mean, every game that I'm at here today, people are more excited, they're more engaged. I'm seeing new faces at every game. I'm also feeling a renewed energy in hockey in general in Muskegon. I mean, for what the couple of years that we had kind of a lull there with the change from the pros to the USHL, I think that blanket's finally getting lifted, and I think we're going to make the turn. And I think you're the guy to do it. And that's why I kind of wanted to come down and introduce you to the fans that read and watch this, and talk a little bit about the team and, you know, the next few years.
I can tell you this, I'm very excited to be part of that.
Yeah.
And I feel an obligation to make that happen. We're doing a lot of cool things at the rink too. And did you walk around today before you got here?
Onto the rink?
Yeah,
No.
we're doing some renovations to the rink right
Okay.
now. We're investing a tremendous amount of money in the infrastructure of the rink. We're getting new food service equipment. I'm investing in the community in this rink. I'm excited as heck. I get off skid to because I think we can make something really special.
Yeah.
Like, I think Muskegon needs us, and we need Muskegon. And I think we can literally build the world's best. I'm talking on the ice and off the ice product.
Yep.
We've got phenomenal hockey people here. Van Beeswick, Krieger are phenomenal hockey guys. We have people that are trying to get to Muskegon from all over the world to play hockey for this team.
Wow.
You guys don't know that. The community doesn't know that, but I know that because I have calls.
Let's tell them.
I'm telling you that people from all over the world. I had a call yesterday from a player agent from Czechoslovakia that would give his left arm to play for Muskegon Lumberjacks. So we've got a great reputation in the hockey community. The fan base is improving. I left here Saturday night. Somebody asked me if I was here Saturday night.
Yep.
It was a great buzz in the rink. It was a great game. We lost in overtime. No big deal, but the kids played great. I left here feeling so proud of what we were doing and how many people were so happy and enjoying the venue.
Yeah.
I think we provide a tremendous value for a $12 ticket or whatever it is, $10 to $15, 2.5 hours of pure entertainment.
Yep.
It's safe, it's clean, it's neat, the food's reasonably priced. It's a good venue for a family to go. So I was talking with some billet families, and I said, where are your kids? She goes, I haven't seen them in an hour. They're running around, having a great time. Kid came back all sweaty, having fun. He looked at me, he said, hey, this is the owner of the team. He said, thanks a lot for buying the team. It was great.
Yeah.
You know, it made you feel really an inner
glow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
I get that.
Yeah, so
I totally get that.
So, and I felt that my wife was here and my daughter was here for the first time on Saturday night. My wife had been here before during the business day, but not during the game. And she looked at me afterwards. She goes, Dan, everybody had a blast. It was. And my daughter was like,
Yeah.
It was cool. It made me feel like I was being part of something.
Well, you are. And we're glad you're here.
Well, I'm glad to be here.
Absolutely.
So.
As the season goes on, do you have any tricks up your sleeve? You got anything you want to drop a hint on or any of that?
There's only one trick that I really know. First off, there's a lot of things that we're doing, but all I know how to do is work.
Yeah, you do work a lot.
So I'm going to work hard. I'm going to be here. I'm going to listen to people like yourself.
Yep.
I'm going to listen to the community. I'm going to try to take more things in this year than do things. I'm really excited for Watch Muskegon Go Day, which is January 18th, which we're going to meet the Chamber of Commerce today, because I think we can be part of helping the Watch Muskegon Go.
I agree.
I love that whole ad campaign. No, I don't think I have anything up my sleeve. I don't think there's any tricks.
Yeah.
I think there's just going to be hard work. We got to get the word out in the community. We got to continue to provide a good venue, a good product, and I think hard work, inch by inch. This is not. I'm not here to. It's not an overnight.
Right.
It's not overnight. It's
right.
We're going to be here for a long time. We're going to make the Muskegon Lumberjacks the world's best junior hockey organization in the world. In the world. Here, and I'm very committed to making that happen.
You heard it.
And say it. I'll say it. I'm going to make. We, not I. We are going to make the Muskegon Lumberjacks the best junior hockey organization in the world. And that's what we're going to do. That's on and off. And I'm going to describe what the best is.
Okay.
Number one, and this is very in my business plan.
Sure.
Number one is be endured by the community. That's the number one thing. So I want to have the Muskegon community be proud to have the Lumberjacks here.
Yep.
That's number one. Number two is to be financially self-supportive. Company owners in the past have put money in. I want the thing to be self-supportive. So it's financially successful without me investing money. So in order to do that, we need to be endeared by the community.
Yep.
Number three is I want to provide an environment for the people that work here and the players to go on and advance their careers both at the college level, at the NHL level, and the staff, including you, if you want to go on and advertise and go so you can use this as a benchmark to move on.
Sure.
We have people here in our office that want to work in the NHL.
Yeah.
I want to provide a venue for them to do that. And number four, I want to make the playoffs every year. I want to win on the ice because winning matters. So I want to be competitive. We're getting a scouting system. We just hired a scout in Western Canada. We got one in Ontario. We're working on one on the East Coast.
Wow.
So I want to win every year. I don't want to have a rebuilding year. I want to win every year because, quite frankly, winning matters to me.
Yeah.
So those are my four definitions of being the best.
Sounds like you're on the right path.
So I'm trying.
Dan Israel, welcome to Muskegon. Thank you so much. Happy holidays to you.
My pleasure.
We wish you the best, and we'll see you this next weekend, Carload night.
Carload night. I think it's Tuesday night. All right, thank you.
Oh yeah, I'll be there. Dan Israel, everybody. Make sure you say hi when you see him at the LC Walker Arena.
Thank you.